Welcome to another interesting episode on Talk Your Mind, a platform where we bridge the gap between the citizens and the leaders. My name is Hon.Olalekan Success, and on today's episode, we have a distinguished guest who is appearing on the show for the third time, our own Honorable Olalekan Akindipe, the local government chairman of Ajeromi, Ifelodun local government. My name is Hon.Olalekan Success. I'll be your host, and my co-host,
Zainab Mohammed. Today we'll explore how well the decisions are being influenced and how the voices of the individuals of this community are being heard and how the government ensure transparency and trust between them and the citizens. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this interesting episode on Talk Your Mind.
Thank you very much, Zainab. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
This is the third time on Talk Your Mind. And firstly, I will say congratulations on your victory as the local government chairman.
Congratulations.
Our last interview, you said after the election, you're coming to talk your mind again, and here we are. And as well, I will say congratulations on your 100 days in office.
Thank you.
So all this put together, sir, how do you feel? Let's start from there.
Well, my name is Hon.Olalekan Akindipe, the Executive Chairman of Ajeromi Local Government. Well, I'm happy to be here with you again because I promised, because I knew, I was so sure that I was going to get the tickets to represent the party, and once the ticket is gotten, I know it's victory all the way. And to God be the glory. It was a very wonderful election process where we had a free and fair election all through. No cause for violence, no life lost. All through our rallies, it was all peaceful, and we had a very wonderful election, which this local government was the second highest result in Lagos State out of the 57 local governments. So I am happy, and and I believe the dividend of democracy is already springing up in Ajeromi. Like I told you, I wasn't coming to just occupy the seat. I'm coming to represent the people, to be the voice and speak for the people.
Well, thank you very much. Without further ado, let's hit the nail on the head with our question. So today we'll be talking about public participation and citizens' opinion in your government, in your administration. So let's discuss this topic, sir.
Well, I believe as someone who is grassrooted and who knows what he is coming to do on the seat as a local government chairman. Sometimes I go out at night to hear people's view, to listen to people, to get their opinion, to see what they are really yearning for. Because if you don't go out, how do you know what your people ask? Sometimes I go out when it's raining.
Really?
I go out, I just disguised and see what, I go out there and see for myself. I'm not being told. I'm not that kind of chairman that will sit down in the office and wait for them to come and, to come and tell me what is happening out there. So, and I believe with the little time I've spent in the office, I've been able to touch most of where I believe the people are really yearning for needs about. So I believe the opinion outside is speaking already.
Okay, so we have a few questions regarding that. So let's take Zainab first.
Okay. How do you currently gather the opinions of residents before major decisions in the local government? How do you get to, okay, this person's complaints is this and that? How do those information get to your...
Like I said, I don't wait for information. I go for information. I go for information, and that has helped this government with the little time I spent in office. Sometimes I go to streets, major roads. I listen to people's complaint. This place is dirty. Why is Lagos State like this? Why is this? Why is that? So those are part of what gave me the courage to get something done with immediate effect. Today I can tell you the local government has a compactor of its own, And it was due to people's, yarning outside, people's complaint outside, that I listened to that they don't come and pack our debts, the road, they throw. So that was why within my 100 days in office, I got a compactor which will complement the effort of the Loma. Whenever they don't come around and we see that place, full of debt, we move out our own compactor truck to go and remove all the dirty from the roads. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that we have a clean and cleaner environment.
All right, sir. Now, what steps are you taking to involve the youths, the market women, artisans, and grassroots groups in your policy making? Because sometimes people feel market women especially are only concerned in government administration when it comes to election. So after election, then the politicians divert their attention away from the market women till another election. So what policy are you putting in place to address this? Yes.
I am not leaving things for people to do. I'm taking the bull by the horn. In my last 3 programs I've involved the market women, the artisan, the imams, the churches, the NURTWs, what other association do we have? The CAN, the PFN. I carried everybody along, because the problem we've been having about politicians is it's only when electioneering period is near that they remember they need to go out, they need to. There was a program I did which I personally went into the market. I went into Boundary Market, Cemetery Market, Alakoto Market, Ibafo Market, Beggar Market, to distribute poverty alleviation fund myself. So I want to reach out to people myself. I'm not waiting for anybody to come and give me some excuses. So I've been doing it in my 3 programs that I've done on this seat. I've carried even the CDC. I gave every CDAs slots. We have 48 CDAs in the local government, and I gave each CDAs slots, because I want to reach every nook and crannies.
All right, thank you very much for that.
Okay, the next question. How often do you hold town hall meetings or community forums where residents can openly express their concerns?
Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm just 3 months old in the office, and you know what it means having a 3-month-old baby. You still have to first they will baby carrying before learning to crawl. Yes, we haven't had any community engagement, but I want to tell you, even before my election, prior my election, I've met 2 or 3 communities. I've held meetings with them to meet their needs. I'm grassrooted and I know the needs of. That's why you could see my government within 100 days, I've embarked on doing about 3-4 roads. That is because I already knew what their demands were. So I just need to get there and start fixing them up. I can tell you as of today, we've had about 10 roads that are, so some are under construction now, some we are waiting for approval to,
Okay, sir, thank you very much. And now this question was actually addressed by one of our viewers. Now, we said during the previous administration, there was this focus on sports. Now, there was no much attention on entertainment. So what are you doing to address this? Are you going to continue in that part of sports and leave the entertainment aside, and or you're going to do something to that regard, sir?
Well, you see, sometimes it's all about organization. We need a more organized entertainment body. Their body, they're scattered. This one wants to do his own show. This one wants to do his own show. This one wants to do his own show. Everybody wants you to contribute differently. This is, as a body of a government, it's hard to deal with. But if they come together as one, okay, let us have one day entertainment jamboree, where okay, government was supporting the event. Everybody should come and showcase. Not that this one, I want to do my show, I want to do water spray, I want to do, it's
Different.
it divides one's interest. And as a government, you cannot just be using government money to sponsor this. If it's a body having an heading where you can put into writing to the government that this organization, as a body of Ajeromi local government, wants to have general events for the local government on entertainment, then the government can come. I can tell you within how many weeks, how many programs, entertainment programs have, and that have contributed, and you can't continue that way. So that's why we're not having more concentration
because we have
on
a lot of entertainers that actually spring up from Ajegunle almost every day.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Okay.
If we can have an avenue where those past heroes will come together and sit down, and let us sit down and dialogue and see how things can be done properly, not individually. So as a government, it's very hard.
Thank you very much. Let's go on the commercial break. We'll be right back with the document section.
Don't miss a moment. Keep watching Talk Your Mind podcast with Hon.Olalekan Success. Real talk, real people, real impact.
All right, welcome back. This is the Talk Your Mind section, and we are still with our leader, the Hon.Olalekan Akindipe, the local government chairman of Ajeromi Ifelodun government. As this is the Talk Your Mind section, I know you're not new to this. So I'm going to ask you 2 questions, different from the normal questions. So you just have to be honest about it. So are we good to go?
Yes.
Okay, first question says, if you are to switch to a person in a day, to switch to anybody in a day, who will that be and why?
If I'm to switch to somebody today, I want to switch to Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
I say.
GCFR.
Why?
Yes, because I'm seeing myself emulating all the good things about him. Yes, his humanitarian services.
Okay.
He's down to earth. Yes.
The second question.
Okay, if Ajeromi Ifelodun was a book, since you are the chairman of the Ajeromi Ifelodun, so let's use this as a case study. If Ajeromi Ifelodun was a book, what would you name it? What would be the title and why?
Transformed Ajegunle City will be the title.
Okay.
Because when we're coming up, Ajegunle was nothing to write home about. Where you tell people out there that, I'm a resident of Ajegunle, they will say, Nibo, they won't, even your family members wouldn't want to come. But today, look at Ajegunle. Good road network, street lights everywhere. You don't come at night where someone will come and say, Madam, bring your post. No, from Boundary down to Auto Wharf, you have street light everywhere. The old street light that is on this this Sanwo-Olu road has been removed and been replaced with solar street light, where they don't need to depend on gas to lighten up the place anymore. When you walk down before Auto Wharf, you see the field where people play ball till 3 a.m.
Yes.
So this is a renewed Ajeromi Ifelodun, and I am happy to be alive to witness it, which I know you are also happy too. And we're still going to witness more development.
This will take me to my next question, because I can't say of the previous administration. I can only say of this present time because I'm part of the process. Now, it's so interesting to know that from your campaign down to your winning the election, people's conceptual ideology about you is so unique and different. I've conversed with a lot of people, and it's only positive things that I've been hearing about. Oh, the chairman is this, the chairman is that, the chairman has people at heart, the chairman is... So how can you describe this, and how does this make you feel as a person?
Well, I believe during our last interview, I told you some things about me, which I know then I wasn't the candidate yet, but I was so optimistic when I was granting that interview that, brother, I am the next local government chairman. I know what is in me. Sorry to say, I know who I am, and I know how I'm being rated out there. So it brought the joy out of the people seeing me being the flag bearer of the party, because you cannot hide yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was born in Alabiagba. I've lived in Uzo Street. I've lived in Wema Crescent. I've lived in Uzo. I left my marks. The good traits are there. That's why I said you cannot hide yourself. So immediately people add, I'll be representing the party. You know, everybody was happy. And thank God, I haven't disappointed the people. I am the mandate of the people, and the people I will continue to represent.
Just as China Achebe said, you're the man for the people. Okay, back to you before they are wrapping up.
Okay, so do you have a digital or online platform where citizens can submit their ideas or track government activities? If not, why?
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I am an open person. Even before I became the local government chairman, I have track records. When I was the revenue vice chairman, I left a trait where people will always know that you can always be somebody. When I came on board, well, I don't know if a website has been in existence before I came on board, but I can tell you, as of today, the local government website is active. You can go online. Our last program was online. We still have 200 beneficiaries awaiting name to be published for the 50,000 grants, youth grants. We still have 200 that has been shortlisted on the 19th.
But when it comes to all these opportunities, how are the information disseminated? Is it that the informations are being passed biasly, like only a few people get to know about these programs, or everybody in general are beneficiaries of it?
Our last program was sent to every platform, on Facebook, on social media, on Instagram. That was how people were able to apply for our youth support, which 200 are going to be beneficiaries and get their cash fund of 50,000 on the 19th of December. So if we didn't do that, that was done online. People filled it online and submitted. So which means we're throwing everything online. It's not just within the people. It goes online so that youth who are not opportuned to be members or to hear information can still see it online. And we also have a suggestion box with two, one here and one at the other entrance, where you can write and drop it.
And it would be checked.
My dear, we didn't just build it for building's sake.
Because most times things like that from the beginning.
It was part of my campaign when I was going round, even before I got the ticket, that my government will run an open government. I will even have suggestion box outside the local government where people can drop their suggestion or opinion.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You said something during our last interview, but I'm coming to that. That will be our last question. But before then, let me deviate from our topic. Now, permit me to use the word idealized. I know you idealized the president, President Bola. Now, with the whole insecurity happening in the country, people dragging him here and there. If you go to Facebook, go to Twitter, saying a lot of things about him. So, what do you have to say about that? Because we have to talk about it.
Yeah, I told you that's my idol.
Exactly.
I remembered during his consultation before becoming the president, I traveled all the southwest states.
You traveled
with him.
Wow.
To when he was consulting that, please, I want to contest. Should I go ahead? I was part of the team to every southwest state. Till date, I stand with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu because tough time never lasts. Tough people do. The fight against insurgency didn't just start today.
Yeah.
It's been for a while now. It got to a point, it's as if it's dead. Now it's resurfacing. It has some political insinuation in it too. But I know Asiwaju is able and capable to fight it and win it. Today, as at yesterday, the minister for defense resigned for someone else to come on board. Your capacity is not enough. Then step down, let someone with better capacity take charge. And that's what I believe is happening. Asiwaju understands how it works, and I believe it's going to be a topic of the past very soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Sir, during our last interview, we talked about the abandoned press building which you're going to make good use of when you come on board. So what is the plan for the building, sir?
Well, thank you very much. I am not waiting on that. I think, like I said, I'm taking the bull by the horn. It's taking a too long process, and we seek alternatives. In few months, no, I should call it weeks, 700 capacity ICT center is going to commence, where everywhere will be computerized, where we can have a CBT center for our exam in Ajeromi local government. So we're not waiting. Like I said, I'm not leaving any stone unturned. Well, if the opportunity comes that we finally get to that place, we'll still put it to use. But alternatively, we've had a better option and for forging ahead with it.
Okay, sir. The last question. We cannot just but mention some of your projects. Just mention what some of your projects either completed, about to start, or in progress, so the audience can get to know all of this.
Well, you see, I'm a workaholic.
It's obvious.
I'm a workaholic.
It's obvious.
And why I'm doing this is because of my promise to the people. I've promised them I want to serve them. I want to give them the best they could get in Ajeromi local government. I've done several roads, completed. I've done several poverty alleviation programs, health programs. Like I told you the other time, I said my own health program will touch every nook and cranny, and which does, with 3 wards simultaneously for 3 days. Every ward, it was done in several wards, and this is the first time it's happening like that. And I'm still doing more. In 2 weeks' time, Akiri Maternity PHC will commence another structure, a very greater one, which will meet up to the standard of even more than our general hospital.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it will commence in 2 weeks. Our ICT center is commencing very soon. We have several roads which we've picked. In the next 3 months, we'll kick off. Yaya Crescent will be done in a matter of days. Oluwa Street will commence first or second week of this month. Oweri Road, Alayabiagba will commence 3rd week of this same month. So we have several projects outlined, which will not take time before it commences. So, like I said, I'm not here to play. It's business for all. Then let me give this for people back home who might want to benefit from this. We're going to be having a pregnant women 1 year health insurance,
Wow, that's impressive.
which will carry about 500 citizens of this local government. A pregnant woman and his family will benefit free medical treatment for 1 year
That's impressive.
under the health center, the general hospital for 1 year. I think this is another way to go. Our school children are very soon expecting for January. They're also expecting their school buses, which will ply around our localities.
Yes, but I think there was a time that school bus was initiated. But do you think it would?
Well,
Let's not talk about continuity.
it has come and gone. Now it's coming again. Let's see how long it lasts.
I will really say that the people of Ajeromi Ifelodun is really lucky to have a chairman like you, and we are blessed as well.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's session on Talk Your Mind, and we are pleased to host the local government chairman. Thank you very much, sir.
You're most welcome.
See you next time on Talk Your Mind. Remember that is success and
Zainab Mohammed.
Don't miss a moment. Keep watching Talk Your Mind podcast with Oyetakun Success. Real talk, real people, real impact.